All right, so here we are back in Android Studio looking at the source code for our Tsunami app. And we can go ahead and find the query URL by going directly into the main activity source code. Now you'll notice there's a string constant declared with the name USGS request URL. We know it's a constant because it's declared as static final, which means that there is only one value and it can't change. And the other convention for a constant value is to name it all in capital letters, as we also see here. Now the value for this constant is this really long USGS URL. If you copy and paste this URL into your browser, you can verify that it returns a list of earthquakes back in JSON. All right, so as you can see, we have a really large JSON response. So let's go ahead and make it a little bit more human readable by putting it into a formatter. The first earthquake in the list is the one located in Papua New Guinea, which is also what shows up in our Tsunami app. In the upcoming nodes and quizzes, we'll read more about the actual Java source code that allows us to perform the HTTP request to this URL. So the answer to question 1 is the variable named USGS request URL. Now for question 2, we asked you to modify the URL to use the one we linked in the notes. So if you open the new URL in a web browser, you can see a new list of earthquakes. The first earthquake is in Kota Ternate, Indonesia. I'm going to go ahead and copy and paste this new URL and move it into our app. So when I do this, I'm actually changing the value of the USGS request URL constant. Then I'm going to go ahead and rebuild and run the app on my device. All right, so this is what the app should look like. As you can see, we have the details of our earthquake at Kota Ternate, Indonesia, with a magnitude of 7.1. And it happened on Friday, November 14th, 2014 at this time. And check this out. At the same time, there's actually a tsunami alert for this earthquake. Now back to our quiz, the location of the new earthquake that shows up in the app is Kota Ternate, Indonesia. Okay, awesome. Now you can see how changing the URL that we query in the app can change the type of data that actually shows up on the screen.